using thermometer. Mercury is the only metal in liquid state. It is good conductor of heat. It has a shine, so the change is notable, and it does not stick to the walls of capillary tube of thermometer. As it has high coefficient of expansion, even the slightest change in temperature is notable. But it cannot be used to measure very low temperature because it freezes at -38.87 degrees Celsius. Have you seen a thermometer? Recall when someone else in your family had fever, the temperature was measured by a thermometer. The thermometer that measures our body temperature is called a clinical thermometer, as you can see here in the image. It is also known as doctor's thermometer. Now, hold the thermometer which you have at your home and examine it carefully. You will see the clinical thermometer consists of a long glass tube, as you see here, having a thin and uniform capillary tube. There is a glass bulb at one end of the glass tube. The glass bulb contains mercury. Outside the glass bulb, a small shining thread of mercury can be seen in the thermometer tube. The other end of glass tube is sealed after removing air. Now, if you are not able to see the fine thread, then rotate your thermometer for a while so that it is visible to you. A clinical thermometer has a kink. A kink refers to a bend in its glass tube just above the bulb containing mercury, as you can see here. There is a bend. The kink is to prevent the backflow of mercury into thermometer bulb when the thermometer bulb is removed from the mouth of a patient. The kink prevents the mercury level in the thermometer tube from falling on its own. You will also find the scale on the thermometer. The stem of thermometer carry marks as horizontal lines to read particular temperature. These marks are called calibrations. Now you can compare this thermometer with your scale which you use to draw margins. On one side you have centimeter calibration. On the other side you have calibration in inches. Similarly, here we have on one side Celsius scale, on the other side Fahrenheit scale. It is possible that a thermometer may have just one type of scale. Clinical thermometer has a range. What is this range? Range means that the thermometer cannot measure below that particular temperature or above that specified temperature. A clinical thermometer reads temperature from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius and 95 degrees Fahrenheit to 108 degrees Fahrenheit. This means that clinical thermometer cannot measure below 35 degrees Celsius or above 42 degrees Celsius. But why this range? Why not some other range? The clinical thermometer is designed to measure the temperature of human body only. The temperature of human body normally does not go below 35 degrees Celsius or above 42 degrees Celsius. That is the reason that this thermometer has a range 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Time for some extra knowledge. If the temperature of any person goes below normal range, it is a case of medical emergency termed as hypothermia. When it goes above the normal range, as you can see here, which many of us must have experienced, is called hypothermia. Now, what is this normal temperature? The normal human body temperature of a healthy person is 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. It goes up if the person has fever. Now I have a question in my mind. Is the body temperature of every person 37 degrees Celsius? No. The temperature of every person may not be 37 degrees Celsius. It could be slightly higher or slightly lower. Actually, what we call normal temperature is the average body temperature of a large number of healthy persons. Now let us learn to read this thermometer. Now first, you take the thermometer and know the temperature difference indicated between the two bigger marks. As you see here, 38 and 39 are two bigger marks. Also note down the number of divisions between these marks. Now suppose here I see that this is bold mark and this is also bold mark, and between them I have 10 small divisions. Suppose the bigger marks read 1 degree and there are 5 divisions between them. Then one small division can read 1 by 5 is equal to 0.2 degrees Celsius. And if there are 10 small divisions, then one small division will read 1 by 10 is equal to 0.1 degrees Celsius. Just understand this concept. For example, here value of one small division is equal to difference of temperature between two big marks by number of small division. So suppose they are 35 degrees Celsius and 36 degrees Celsius. So difference between them is 1. And if the distance between them is divided into 5 small divisions, then it will be 1 by 5 degrees Celsius. That means one small division will measure 0.2 degrees Celsius. And if they have 10 small divisions, then it will be 0.1 degrees Celsius. Let us have an example. Here I have a magnified image of thermometer. Now, suppose the mercury expands and it reaches till here. And I have marked this point. Now how to read this? If you see the bold marks here, 37 and 38. 38 minus 37 is equal to 1, isn't that? It is 1. Now count the number of small divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. There are 10 small divisions. So 1 by 10 is equal to 0.1 degree Celsius here. That means this small division will read 0.1 degree Celsius. Now till here it is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 and it is 0.4. So 37 plus 0.4. This temperature will be read as 37 degrees Celsius, this mark, plus the small divisions. How many small divisions? 4 small divisions. 4 into 0.1, 0.4 degrees Celsius. When you add them, you get 37.4 degrees Celsius. That means this point is 37.4 degrees Celsius. The precautions to be observed while reading a clinical thermometer. Thermometer should be washed before and after use, preferably with an antiseptic solution. Ensure that before use the mercury level is below 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Read the thermometer keeping the level of mercury along the line of sight. See here, this is the correct posture to read the thermometer. Handle the thermometer with care. If it hits against some hard object, it can break. Don't hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. Now, it's your turn. Find out why. Let us check our body temperature. First, go and wash thermometer, preferably with an antiseptic solution. Hold it firmly and give it a few jerks, 2 or 3 times. The jerks will bring the level of mercury down. Ensure that it falls below 35 degrees Celsius. Now place the bulb of the thermometer under your tongue. After 1 minute, take the thermometer out and note the reading. I think we have learned how to read the thermometer. This is our body temperature. The temperature should always be stated with its unit, degree Celsius. Digital thermometer. Most of the common thermometer are mercury thermometer, which use a liquid metal called mercury for their working. Mercury is poisonous substance and hence it is very difficult to dispose of safely if thermometer breaks. So there is lot of concern over the use of mercury in thermometer. These days, digital thermometer are available which do not use mercury. It's time for recapitulation. Today we discussed about Fahrenheit scale. We learned conversion of Fahrenheit to Celsius and vice versa. We learned about clinical thermometer construction and working. Reason for using mercury in thermometer. How to measure temperature using a thermometer. Reading clinical thermometer. Precautions to be observed while reading a clinical thermometer. Thank you.